Hey Magic fans, we're back. We're here to play some mono white action. Played the deck a few times. I've only lost to my own stupidity of how I play the deck. I really think this is a lot better deck than most people are playing. Just saying. Yep, this looks fantastic. So, this is your captain speaking. Tray table and seat backs in full upright position as we start to put down the beats for mono white. Alright, so let's see how we want to play this. Let's get the Fallen out there first. The Stonebinder's Familiar is actually a little better because we have the Cathar, work real well with it. And we're playing against mono green, so that's fantastic. Because we can do this shenanigans and make them hate life. So this game's pretty much already over. Green blue, what the heck? Interesting. Green blue, huh? I say. So let's go ahead and put this into, no, let's not yet. Let's go to combat. Let's see if he'll let me kill one of these things. One step, huh? Well, he wants it that bad, he can't have it. So we'll kill it. Alright, so in the link below, check out my description. There's a link to the eBay store. You can help support the channel. Got a land because I'm just a baller. We'll do one of these. Move this. Counter here. The swing team. And activate. Also in there you see a link to the my not only my eBay store but a email to my that was nice. The email address to the store. I have a box currently if anybody would like to help out. Support the store. I have not only the eBay store, but I have a box of double masters I have up for sale. So let me know what you think about that. Honestly, I don't think I need any of this. Let's just go again. If you'd like that, hit my description. Send me an email. We can work something out. The double masters box sealed to be opened on channel. $500, free shipping to you. Plus, you get to see it on video, so you know everything you're gonna get is gonna be legit, and everything you'll see in the video will be yours. So alright, we're going on to number 2 here, waiting for the opponent. If he wants to play. Because this looks like a bad matchup for him. But anyway. So, I found a lot more... Oh, this is just beautiful. Found a lot more stuff going on that's good in mono white than in mono black. As much as I like mono black, mono white's doing a lot better. So, and he's a card down already. So this is going to be a pretty easy one. It's going to be an Usher. Love this guy. Never mind. It's going to be that. Unless he doesn't play anything, then I might be scared that he's going to. That's fine. I'm down with that. Get in there for the beats. Slow his roll. Next turn we'll kill his mana source, set it back another turn. Because he's got lots of ramp going on apparently. That's fine. How do I feel about this? So, let's, kill this. Let's get in there. Post it up. Alright, this one will exile. That's perfectly fine. Still get some. Wanna trade? Wow, I didn't trade. Interesting. Makes me wonder what he's got over there he needs that mana for. Mana's not an issue now, he's got tons of it. That's 6. I'm not going to send him because I can use his ability later. That's fine. Knew that was coming. In turn, and we'll just wait to kill whatever it is he lays so that he can die. Good game, guys. So this was a quick run with the mono white. This thing is just insane. That's going to suck. So what we're going to want to do here is we're going to want to kill our own thing. That way his guy dies too. And we get the draw off of it. So that's fine. Draw a card. Ugh. Off the land. Well, that's great. 2/2 flying. Honestly, they don't care. Just want to go in there and punch him in the face. Yep, there's that. Yep, there's that. So that thing will be blocking. Once again, we got flyers for all day. That's how we're going to get down with this. That's not real scary. That's scary. So he's got nothing showing, so he's got to block. So let's get the block done. Farmhand action. Get a land out of here. Get a land. So need something to get rid of that. That's gonna be an issue. That's not gonna do it. However, makes that really damn big. No attacks just yet. It's gonna make it's gonna make this a 7/8. This is gonna be the nail in the coffin. Go get some. Actually, yeah, let's sacrifice this guy. Yeah, because now what he has to do is he has to make the flyer, he has to minus that, otherwise he's just gonna die.
We can foster much growth here.
Go on a killing spree. Take this. With vigilance. Good game, big homie. Yeah, you're really making that. I'm about to wreck your world. Activate this thing. Alright, combat. This thing's coming in. This thing's coming in. This thing's coming in. And kaya. Think about them apples. Good game. Not like slapping a 9-9 onto the field. Nice redane 7, dude. So, there we go, guys. 12 minutes, real quick. Kind of had a little spooge in there at the end. Really slowed it down. But there you have it. Mono white just laying the beats to the green deck of I'm going to make tokens and abuse it. So, look at me go. So that's pretty sweet. So with that said, let's take a look at the green deck. Or I'm sorry, the mono white deck I was playing. Yes, it says there's red in there. I'm sure you know why. So let's go check a look at the deck for a real quick deck tech. So over here we have our Stonebinder's Familiar. Obviously works really well with all the stuff that we exile out of the graveyard. Plus the blue to Cathar and other things that we do to make things actually leave the battlefield to put counters on it. So it's really sweet. Usher the Fallen, just a great 1-drop. It's a 1 white 2/1. I mean, and it makes 1/1 dudes. So like this on turn 1, unless you really have something good on turn 2, you're just gonna make 1/1s with this. Ambitious Farmhand. I think this is one of the most broken white cards I've ever seen in my life. It's only a 1/1, but it can transform into a 3/3 with lifelink. Plus you get a plains out of your deck. I mean, I'm only running 20 lands. And 2 land / spell cards, so basically 22. Having one of these in your opening hand with 2 land means you have 3 land, and that casts my entire deck that you're getting ready to see, except for a whole whopping 3 cards. So, amazing card, I think. Only 2 Fateful Absence. It's really good to kill anything, creatures or planeswalkers. It's a great card, but you really don't want that many removal spells because you really need to just use your creatures as removal, use your creatures smart, and just win the fight game. You do that because you have Intrepid Adversary, which is a beast, as you just saw in the late game. It makes your creatures so big, plus it has lifelink. Like, it can just win so many beatdown races. It's just amazing. Like I mentioned, I have 2 of these. They also function as my lands on the off chance that I draw them early and I need mana. I can play them as mana. Late game, at least it's not a dead card. As you saw with all the creatures you can put out in a creature race, this becomes really good. It also deals damage to planeswalkers, so this is a really good card. Aspirin, if you ain't playing this in White Weenie, and you haven't seen this card, you ain't been playing Magic. This thing's just bonkers. So Sun Gold Sentinel, again, works really good with the Stonebinder's Familiar. When it comes in, you exile a card. It could be your graveyard, their graveyard, doesn't matter. It makes the Sentinel bigger. When it swings, it makes the Sentinel get bigger because it exiles a card. Plus, if you have 3 different colors, you can make it have hexproof from a color of your type until in a turn and can't be blocked by those creatures. So it can actually be evasion. It's really good. Adeline, the Resplendent Cathar. As you just saw, this thing is nuts. I don't know why this card is not like $5. Oh my god, is this thing good. It's a blank 4 with Vigilance for 3, which is already good. And when it attacks, it makes a 1/1. So if this is swinging, it's going to be a 2/4, which means you're doing 3 damage because there's a 1/1 going with it. Plus, in a white weenie deck, as you just saw, this thing comes out and it's just house. As you just saw, if you get into a creature fight lockdown situation, you get a couple adversaries out. When this thing swings, it brought in a 9/9 token. And the opponent's just like, oh, it's like that. I'm like, yeah, it's like that. So just way too good. Blue Cathar. So a lot of people want to know why I use this over the other one. I forget the name of it now, but it's a white one. And it's only a 2/2 just like this. The reason why is that one can't target tokens. Tokens are real big right now. This can target a token and exile it out of the game for just 3 mana. Plus, it flips back and forth. So if you can manipulate day to night within a white weenie deck, you can, because you just save a card for a turn, so you can force it to flip. You can flip it back over in your end step and get another token off out of the way. Plus, I mean, first strike with ward pay 3 life. This is an aggro deck. That 3 life matters, and 3/3 first strike for 3 is really good when it has ward and all that stuff on it. So yeah, it's just so good. Redane, as always, 3 mana for a 2/3 flyer with vigilance is really good. The fact it makes everything 4 or greater cost 2 more really protects your whole team from wraths and things like that. It's a must deal with creature, and if you have more than one in your hand, the artifact side for 4 actually comes in handy. 1 less damage when they hit you. Everything has an extra 1 to target. It actually does make a difference sometimes, so it's really good. 1 Legion Angel. I know you guys didn't see it in the games that I played. I don't see it very often, but when in the sideboard, when you have the other 3 Legion Angels, this 1 draw can give you a stream of creatures. Plus, 4 mana for a 4/3 flyer is really good, because as you saw, unless they're playing Ren and 7, you're just going to beat them down with flyers in the air. I'm only running 2 Blade Historians. I might take them out. They haven't been as good as I thought they'd be. This is also why the deck is red-white. You don't need red to cast this. The few times I have used it, it has been good. But after watching a couple of the games, I honestly think you don't need this in the white weenie deck. Because 4 mana, you could do so much more. And bigger, better things. Like maybe the white god that turns into a creature, or turns into an artifact that puts things back in your hand when it dies. Like I thought about playing that, but I was like, no, I want the double strike ability. If I was playing 4, I'd always have it, but once again, if I'm playing 4 and I got 1 in my hand or 2 in my hand, they're not good in doubles. So this might need to come out. Then you have the actual land suite, 3K of the Frost Dragon, because 3/4 flyer, why not? It's a land, that's a thing. It only comes into play tapped after 2 or more land, with my entire deck costing 2 mana or less, except for 4 Cathars, 2 Aldaline, the Legion, the Blade Historian, and the Redane. That's only 7, 8, 9, 10. It's only 12 cards that cost 3. So the odds of me needing this to be untapped on turn 3 is very slim. And if you have it in your opening hand, it comes into play untapped anyway, so you can play your 1-drops. It's pretty sweet. And then just 17 basic old planes. So that's the main deck. Let's hit the sideboard real quick. I know you didn't see a whole lot of sideboard in that match. It was really quick. Dawnbringer Cleric, obviously, to punk out all the enchantment decks that have enchantments that are really good. This is really good against other aggro decks, just because of drawing the cards, making the humans. It can make a difference. Field of Ruin, this is really just on the off chance somebody's playing that damn Book of Good Deeds or Exalted Deeds, whatever it is. If they happen to get you that once, or you happen to see it before you can kill them, and you kill them, or if you see it in general, like this has to come in because that's got to die. That's also another reason why there's just a couple direct removal spells in the main. I would normally save them if I see in a white deck with the book combo. Divine Smite, this is pretty cool. It's good against black. Creature phases out. It's a permanent. If it's black, it's exiled instead. This is really good to help you sneak in. Also, this is another way to get around the book, because you can actually phase a creature out when they target it. Or you can swing in. But obviously they won't activate the creature again. So the only thing you can really do with this is just phase it out. But if you're playing against a black deck and you phase it out, or exile it instead, your 1 white 1/1 guy gets bigger. Same with Guardian of Faith. You phase your creatures out when this enters the battlefield. Really good to Protect your guys against wrath if that's what you're up against. Plus, it's gonna make your dog monstrously huge. If you have 3 creatures and you're waiting for a wrath, the wrath hits, you play this, the dog becomes like a 5/5 or some silly nonsense. But anyway, so really good. And then of course you have the remaining suite of your Legion Angels, so you can actually start pumping out angels as you draw. This has just always been a good thing for white. I just didn't really have a good suite to be in to make it really versatile. So, like, here it is. Guys, feel free to take a look at it. Like I said, I think the more I play it, I'm going to start taking out this Blade Historian in favor of something else for 4 mana or less. Uh, who knows? Maybe the Skyclave Apparition. That's the 3 mana one that kills stuff. Maybe I put Apparitions in its place because this just doesn't seem as good. So, with that said, guys, thanks a lot for watching. I do appreciate it. Until next time, remember to be kind. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, tell your friends, and I don't know what deck I'm going to make next. So I guess it's going to be a surprise. Maybe there'll be news. Maybe there won't be. Until next time, guys, I'll see you then. This is your captain speaking.